We're covering how you can add a trigger using script to a form. So whenever the form gets submitted, it'll run this function, the send notification function. And within here, what we're doing is we're just sending out an email that the content that the form has been submitted. And then you, of course, customize this function as needed. So this is going to run every time the form gets submitted. Send us an email that that content has been submitted. Create a brand new form that you can use. So this is just going to be an example form. And of course, you can change it to whatever that you want within the form. And we're going to be tracking whenever the form is submitted. So just say here, select, and then we can have a number of options here to select by. And then you can add in additional options as well. And then this can be test 0 and whatever we want to set up the form. So we're going to create a trigger that's going to trigger whenever the form is set. So we need to get the form ID. So select the form ID from the URL of the form that you just created. And then let's create a function, create trig, and this is going to actually add the trigger for the form. So we want to select the form as an object. So selecting the form object and using the FormApp service. We want to openById, and this is where we're going to have the ID of the form. So I usually use the separate variable for the ID. So there's the ID of the form, and that allows us for more flexibility if we ever have to change it. So once we've got the form, using the ScriptApp service, and create a new trigger for this. And the trigger that we're going to be using is going to be the send notification for the form. So that's going to be using the form object. And then the action is going to be forFormSubmit. And this is going to be when we're going to be doing it, and then just create that trigger. So that's going to add a trigger to the form. And then we want to create a function that gets triggered. And this is going to be that function that we just referenced here within the newTrigger, where we're sending the notification and selecting the E parameters from there. And the email address of where we want to send the notification. And we want to get the active user and then get the email of that active user. And that's going to return back whatever the current email is of the active user. So this is going to be the whatever our current active user is going to be. And we have to review the permissions because we're adding the ScriptApp service into the functionality of the application. So we accept the permissions. There's the email address that I'm using for my account. So we don't no longer need to log the email. This was just to get the current email address of my app script user, and then whatever subject that we want. And we'll just call it new submission. So whenever the form gets submitted, we're going to run this code, and it's going to run the script here for a new script submission body. And just write their new data. You can customize this as needed. Use the mail app service and send the email. And we're sending to the email address using the subject and body. And go ahead and create the trigger. So run the code, and that's going to create the trigger. And then you can see once the trigger is created, it's going to be sitting within the script triggers there. So that trigger now has been created. And if we go over to the form and we make a submission of the form content, there's an email, and then whatever, fill out the form, submit that. So look under the triggers there, and there we've got the last time the trigger was run, and we've got the email that was sent whenever the form was submitted. So that's how you can create a trigger on a form submission that's going to send you an email notification whenever the form data gets submitted.